Today is day 3 of my fitness journey, and y'all, I got on a scale and the scale did not move. Oh my God. You know how your mind play tricks on you when you start something, you put in the work, you done worked out hard, you feel the soreness and you feel your calves popping a little bit, and you're like, now I know I had to lose something on the scale, some ounces, a pound or something. And then you get on the scale and it's the same as you was when you started your journey, or better yet, sometimes even more. Yeah, that's how it was when I got on the scale. And it's funny, but it made me just really think and reflect about how progress is really, like, how progress really does come about, right? But after that, I said, you know what? I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm going to put this scale up until the end, and I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to allow it to deter my progress and discourage me, because you know how when you think something should be going a certain way and it's not, you get discouraged and you derail your whole journey, your whole progress. And so I'm putting the scale up. I'm not going to touch it until the end. But that just really made me think about how when you are doing the work, when you're putting in the work, when you're keeping the faith in the process, progress is not going to be visible in that moment. Sustainable progress, the progress that gives you results, is not going to show up in that moment. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes perseverance, grit, resilience, all the things. And actually that lesson is so in alignment to right now, because I'm actually getting ready for a gala tonight. My high school is putting on the first ever gala where they're recognizing alumni, like alumni in different categories. And so I was nominated for, I think it's like nominated in the entrepreneur category. So we find out tonight who take home the award and whatnot. But it just really made me think, right? Next month will be 7 years on my entrepreneurship journey. And I look back and think about how all the work that I had to put in to get here and the progress and the fruits of my labor is showing now. But in the beginning stages, there was no progress to be had. There was no fruit to be had, no harvest to be had. It was just, putting in the work. And now that I'm being honored tonight, it just really made me connected to my fitness journey and my entrepreneur journey. My entrepreneur journey, I've been on for 7 years. And this fitness journey, I'm restarting for the 18th time, but I'm on day 3. And so you can't compare somebody else's year 7 to your day 3, because the fruit is not going to align. It's not going to match up. And I was just like, wow, God, that's a really good lesson, because we want to see the results of our efforts so quick. Maybe not like that quick, like 3 days, but generally we want to see the fruit of our labor, in a fast and efficient manner. And if not, we give up and we stop. But the reason why I'm getting recognized tonight is because of the work that was done for those years, and it's finally getting some recognition, and people are honoring, me for doing the work and having some success in business. But that didn't come by just saying I want it or I wish for it or I'm praying for it. That came by way of doing the work, working hard, seeing the vision, not giving up, failing at times, but getting up again over and over and over. And so when I got on that scale and it wasn't doing nothing, I had to remind myself of that. I'm like, you're at the beginning start of your fitness journey. You can't expect your end results, the results that you're desiring at the end, to show so heavily up front when you haven't even put in half the work. You haven't even put in a fourth of the work yet. So what's the point of putting yourself through that trouble and that heartache and that headache, trying to wish upon something that's not even ready yet? It's not even ready to manifest properly because I haven't fully put in the work. And so that's why I put up the scale until the end, and I'm just going to honor the process and honor the journey, and just like I've done in my entrepreneur journey, because obviously when you do the work, the fruit has to come at some point in time. If you sowing the seed, and if you tilling the soil, and if it's raining, and if the sun is out, the fruit and the harvest has to come. The issue is, when is it going to come? And that's the part that many of us get impatient with, right? Now, entrepreneurship is a little bit more, it has a lot of more variables. It's a little bit more nuanced. But when it comes to something like your fitness journey, many of the times that's something that's within our direct control. That's something that we can control as far as like what we eat on a day-to-day. how often we go to the gym, how often we're putting in our walks and doing cardio, so we can control that outcome on a shorter span. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, still, we have to be more realistic and not try to rush our results prematurely, because there's going to be a time and a place where things come together full circle as they should. But we have to have that proper mindset and to put ourselves in a place that's going to allow us to win, and instead of setting us back. And so I just wanted to share that, because I was like, okay, this is like a really good analogy to compare to the entrepreneurship side, and the, award and the nomination as a result of doing 7 years of work, things that didn't happen overnight. And so this is just a reminder to myself as I'm on my fitness journey to give myself grace, to keep putting in the work, keep showing up for myself every day. And then before long, I'm going to look back and have the body that I want, have the body that I visualize, have the lifestyle that I visualize, eating healthy, drinking my water, all those things are going to come to pass if I don't give up and I keep putting in the work. And so that's what I'm reminding myself. So I want to tell you, put up the scale. Whatever your scale is, put the scale up, because it's not serving you in no type of capacity. So put the scale up, focus on your craft, do the work, keep the faith, don't give up, give it all you got, keep going and going and going and going, and don't stop until you reach your goals. Okay? So I'm about to head to this event, and I'm going to take y'all with me. So stay tuned. Real quick, tell me what y'all think about this red lip. Like, is red going with green a thing? Like, every time I see red with green, I always think of Christmas. Like, is there like a rule or no rule? You know how they say don't wear white shoes after Labor Day, which I don't abide by the rules anyway. I do what I do. But like, is there a rule like that? No, no red with green. I don't know. And this one, I'm not really like familiar with makeup like that to be an expert to tell you. But this one has like I don't know, it's like an orange undertone. It's bright. It's real bright. So this is what it looks like. It looks brighter on camera than in person. But tell me what y'all think. Like, would you rock this? Do you think it's giving what it's supposed to give on me or nah? And I redid my edges to my yarn braids. Look at them edges looking so fresh and so clean. Hey, I've had these up for 2 months now, and I'm going to try to keep them for probably 6 months total, redoing the edges every 2 months or so. But in this season, this low maintenance style has been such a saving grace for me, because I'm doing a lot right now, and I was like, okay, that's one less thing I need to worry about right now is my hair. So I wanted to get a style that really was going to help it, retain the length, retain the moisture, all the things in the process. And this Refresh conditioning spray has been absolutely amazing for spraying it and keeping it moisturized and misted on the go. Yeah. Okay, real quick, y'all. So like, I do makeup here and there. I've tried to learn a few times. I just added some concealer, and I don't know, like, it looks very light. Let me see if you can, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but oh well, this is what it is. This is the look for tonight. Okay, this is our look. It's a look. It's a look. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, and I want to show y'all the fit check. Show you my shoes. So I'm a flats girly. I don't like to wear heels. I'm too old for that. So I got on my Dorothy. Come home, Dorothy. Come home, Dorothy. I got on my Wizard of Oz shoes. One day I may get like a fashion coach or whatever you call the stylers or stylists or something like that. But these days, listen, I just make it do what it do. Oh wait, you can't see my shoes. Here they are. I want to see what's in the bag. They say thank you. Oh, it's a glass Tiger Alumni Fundraiser Gala. Cheers.
Down low, shit low key. Now though I ain't holding. None of my kids will be on go. Y'all remember that concert you can do nails, smoke and jail. Hell, how way up have you been? All right. Now move on. Next category is excellence in church. All right.
Tonight was absolutely amazing. I'm finally at home. I am so tired, y'all. I'm not cut out like I used to be up late. It's almost 11 o'clock, but tonight was really, really nice. I made top 4 in excellence in entrepreneurship, and I didn't bring home the final award, but just being nominated as part of recognition for entrepreneurship from my high school. It's been 22 years, and their first annual recognition gala is just so amazing. I'm so appreciative and so thankful. But I'm about to go to bed because I'm tired. So it is night. I hope you have an amazing day. Keep the faith. Oh, and I wore the wrong dress. I sent Dan pictures of this dress because the kids, they couldn't come because Olivia had cheer, and he took all of them to Biloxi for her cheer. So I sent him a picture, and he was like, "That's not the dress that I got for you for this event. I got you a black cocktail dress." And y'all, look, I wore this dress. Oh my God. But everything turned out good, so I can't complain.